Hello everybody and welcome back to MediaSnoop's Let's Play of the Sinking City, Part 21. We're going back to college.
It's gonna be lit.
We're finally gonna earn that degree.
And all of a sudden now it's like sunny.
Well, that's because that's what university is. It's a great sunny place full of joy and happiness where nothing bad ever happens. Yeah, I have no idea where to start. The
Do the
cultists
buildings have names? Oh.
Hi.
Okay.
Are you just gonna stay there? Okay. I'll find somewhere else to go. As our cat destroys our couch. Okay, so there we have a couple different options of major buildings, and I don't know where to start.
We just go in one and see what happens, I guess.
We just go in one and see what happens.
We're just trying to find the professor.
Okay, fair enough. Let's go. You, where's the professor? Tell me. I don't think she knows where the professor is. Alright, let's head this way. This is the biggest building of all, so if they're gonna be in one, it's probably gonna be here.
Fair assumption.
Fair assumption. Okay, we can't go in there. Well, this is why I don't have dreams anymore. I tried. I hoped. But no. Let's try one more time. You! Oh, I can talk to you.
Wendell sent you to deliver me the books, right?
No. You must have me confused with someone else.
Oh, excuse me. I'm just worried for the fate of these tomes. It's been a week without news from Wendell. Maybe you can help me. I'd reward you, of course.
Sure. We won't do it right now, but...
I was gonna say, you love your side quests, don't you?
just say yes to
marvelous.
everything.
Let's get acquainted then. Samuel
Video games have taught me that.
Honorary member of Altera Par's book club.
Charles Reed, Private Eye.
Good, good. Listen, we're missing 3 rare books. One was taken for restoration while the other 2 were being studied. I asked Wendell to contact all parties, but he's gone quiet. Here's our records. Please, retrieve the tomes. They're so very valuable.
Tell me about these
Why are they
books.
so valuable?
They're the 3rd, 7th, and 9th tomes written by the humble servant. The collection of all 11 books is our most prized possession. The author's real name is a mystery, but we know that he was an Oakmonter
You have
for sure.
massive eyes, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm on it.
We'll get your books. No, because in most games you can take a side quest and then you'll just run into it on the way to do your main story, which is kind of like how it works. You know, you just say yes to it, you'll run into it later.
Okay.
But because this one
Welcome to the University
works
of Oakmont.
differently, it's hard to go back and
How
forth.
can I help you?
Tell me about this flask.
Do you recognize this bottle? You know where it comes from?
Sorry. We have hundreds of bottles like this in the university.
Fine. I need to know what's in it. Any suggestions?
You need an analysis. Well, I'm sure someone from the Department of Medicine can help there.
We need to go to the Department of Medicine to figure out what's in the bottle. We also need to find Professor Westerbrook.
I'm looking
Yes,
for
it is.
Professor Westerbrook. You know where I can find him?
You're the one bringing him the specimen?
Specimen?
Never mind. He's in the Department of Medicine. Let me show you.
You have a good day.
Goodbye, sir.
I thought you said you were going to show me.
On the map, I guess.
Is it a totally different location? Oh, it's just in there. This is the... So this is... There's this great big massive structure that you're not allowed to go inside. That's a little disappointing. What's over here? What's guarded by Mr. Cultman? What can you show us, good sir?
Stop it.
Alrighty, we can't go in there. You know what?
Oh, this is just rude.
I'm feeling a little teased. Like, there's this great big location here. And we can't go in any of it. Can we go in here now to access the department, or do we have to, like, sneak around? There's probably a side entrance we have to sneak around to, actually. That's where the icon is.
Okay. Whatever you think.
Okay. Hey, side entrance, because the other door is locked.
Hmm.
So hopefully, what are you doing? Oh. Oh. What was that? Okay, first off, you
have a lot of shoes.
are those shoes? Oh, that is
Those
a lot
are
of shoes.
shoes.
You saw that too, right?
Okay.
There was also way more people up here.
Room for
We're
Sleeping
gonna
Beauty.
go ahead and just jump inside before we lose our minds anymore. Hello, good sir.
Hello, sir. Welcome to Oakmont University Department of Medicine. I'm Samuel.
Charles Reed, private investigator. I have a few questions if you don't mind.
The
You
flask.
recognize this bottle? Maybe you could tell me what's inside.
That's one of our lab bottles. We have a lot of them. As for what's inside, I'd need to run some tests.
Yeah, could you do that for me?
These tests aren't cheap. And the other day I could get right to it, but we're, somewhat hindered right now.
What's up?
Our lab is crawling with, well, creatures.
Oh, there's monsters in
Professor
the lab.
Westerbrook's research is a little unconventional, and something went
And
wrong.
it's in Westerbrook's
Really?
lab.
Okay.
I can fix that. Also, I'd like to point out he put the poison and then the monsters appeared
Interesting.
in the warehouse. So I wonder if it like attracts them or something.
Could be.
I can solve that.
So, if I do a little pest control for you,
Kitty's
you'll run
awake.
those tests for me. For free?
Our budget is tight. You'd be helping the cause of science, Mr. Reed. Isn't that enough?
Oh, I guess science could help itself.
All right. Yes. You solve our problem, and I'll run the test for you. Off the books. Here's the key for the basement.
Haha.
You gotta love those situations. Like, I'd love to help you,
Wait.
but it's not cheap.
Poster. Go look at the poster.
What poster?
Go to the left. No, to the right. There you go.
EOD is banned. To all staff and students of the University of Oakmont. Henceforth, any mention of the Everyone's Obvious Duty organization, also known as EOD, its symbolic, current and/or past members, as well as espousing their beliefs, is forbidden on university grounds on pain of dismissal and/or expulsion. The administration has received numerous reports of EOD activity and outreach disguised as so-called charity work throughout our university and all over Oakmont. This dangerous activity has reached epidemic proportions and cannot be tolerated. The administration of the Board of Trustees. So either they're
Won't budge.
up to something really bad, or a university is over-exaggerating something, which has never happened before
Yeah.
at a university. Like, over-exaggerating something is not what they do. So, obviously, EOD is awful. Hey, just what I was looking for. Oh, just what I was looking for. 10 gunpowder.
Nice.
Let's go ahead. We're actually all full up on those bullets. Just make 12. Don't have enough for a grenade. Ooh. Sorry, forgot one thing. First aid kits. Okay. I got a half-decent gun here. As we go explore university.
Hey, monsters.
Oh god, is that one of the big
Throw a
forearm?
grenade.
I don't have any grenades.
find a weak
Safety.
spot.
Oh god.
That tip in the loading screen said everyone has a weak spot.
Oh, thank you for moving to a place where I can actually shoot you. The lab is clear. Awesome. Let's explore before we go tell them, because I want to know what's up. Is that first aid kits? I know that was down there. Hi. Hi, how you doing?
I'm glad this thing is dead. Why do they even keep it here?
It's kind of neat to be able to look at it up close without fear of dying. Okay. Just being near it's making us go crazy.
Indeed, a dead one.
This thing is
It's not even alive.
absolutely horrifying. So far, though, the psychological stuff, like the visions, they don't actually seem to do anything.
What kind of person would even touch this? Not to mention dissect it.
Like, I've yet to see any like this happens, and you're like, oh, it's spoopy. But I don't see any actual
Repercussions?
Yeah. Experiment logs. This is part 2. March 10th. With those pesky limitations removed, I can finally continue my experiments unhindered. I need to know more. The specimen remained alive even with half of its internal organs removed.
Ugh.
It's fascinating. I'm on the verge of a breakthrough in biology as we know it. March 15th. I developed a way to reanimate their tissue, even in one that's been dead for weeks. This is monumental. The possibilities of it, the implications. Does this hint at something hidden? Some trait present inside other creatures? And perhaps even ourselves? I will need to find volunteers. Oh. I was like, well, I'm wondering if maybe like, hey, make people sick, die, and test their stuff? Or is the poison trying to turn them into more
of those
Some serious
things.
equipment they've got
Yeah.
here. Oakmont University is clearly well funded.
Yeah, it is. Also, strange liquid in a jar.
Bet you anything they get their funding from a certain Throgmorton.
He does seem to be connected to everything. Shell casings. Also, there's a big red button, and I...
You gotta press it.
What's it
Gonna wake up
connected to?
the-
Oh. Fudge that. It's gonna
The
bring
game wants
that...
you to do that though.
The game can... Alright, let's save, and then we're gonna wake up Satan and see if we can have a pleasant conversation with his corpse. But, because I'm a cheeky guy...
Just put like 3 of them in a row.
Just in case. You never know. I thought I could push the... Oh, there it is.
Wonder what would happen if I press this button. Should I or shouldn't I?
I definitely shouldn't, but I'm gonna do it anyways.
Oh,
What?
no. It,
So very tempting.
So very... Push the damn button. What should happen?
trophy urn. That's it. It has the weak spot, you're right. Orange. Okay.
So looking at it isn't very good for our sanity. Oh, and it just ate through all of our bullets.
Okay. Well, that's just...
I want this thing dead. Maybe? It also looks like it spawned other creatures.
Indeed.
And it wasted all my... You know what? Kill me. So we are
Okay.
not... We're not nearly well... So when we ran away those past times, I feel
That was
more...
a smart decision.
more justified in our actions. We are not ready to deal with, you know, Mr. Hansy. That's not good. He did not give a rat's ass.
No.
About my
Many bullets.
and my bear traps. Just did not care. I like how the game's like, are you sure you want to do this? No, seriously. Are you 100% sure? This is a bad idea. Okay, let's go ahead anyways.
So I'm wondering if the black smoke has something to do with this professor saying he can revive the dead ones.
That or we currently have a cat blocking the screen, so it's a little hard to see. But our sanity level was ridiculously low. I'm wondering if your sanity gets low enough. Do those weird... Because those weren't normal monsters. They were in that weird ghosty phase. do those start to appear once your sanity gets low enough? Like they're real maybe, or they're figments of your imagination, but they can still hurt you.
Yeah.
So you just have to get crazy enough for that to happen. Which, if so, is kind of like, could all the monsters be like created by the concentrated psychic energy of the populace?
Huh.
Oh, we gotta go back. That seems like a really weird concept, but other games kind of explore that idea a little bit of group consciousness creating something.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of wondering if it's like that. The flood has gotten in everyone's mind, and the monsters aren't real, but they became real
as a result.
Of the
their belief that it was real.
Yeah, the meeting with Cthulhu or something like that. Something. It could be anything.
Am I crazy, or was there an episode of Supernatural where they talked about this, where they were like, if enough people believe in something?
Yes.
Okay.
It's found in a lot of different, like, between gaming culture and all that, like in Warhammer, it's if the orcs believe something, it's true. Like the red ones go faster.
Welcome to the Department
Stuff
of
like
Medicine.
that.
Welcome
I cleared
to the Department of
basement.
Medicine.
Oh, did it load me to before I... Yeah, we're gonna clear the basement, and this time we're not gonna activate Super Demon. Oh god, he's already awake.
Supposed to kill him.
Well, we need to get in there, and we currently can't.
Really?
We can't get in there. He wanted us to clear the basement. We talked to him.
That's what he said.
We need to keep going down there until he dies.
Oh my god.
So
it is a boss fight.
This is a boss, but at least I hope his health isn't coming back.
Well, it would be, wouldn't it?
I don't know, because it depends how the game runs it. Like, could he just maintain the injuries from previous battles, or... Because in theory, if he's fully resetting, he shouldn't even be active. Like, we should have to go activate him again.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the thing. I don't know what the...
I think we're just going to have to, you know, it'll kind of be comic in the way we do it, but just like pop out and hide back behind the wall.
Bang,
ready for
bang.
some more? Bang, bang.
Just have a whole...
Behind the wall.
We might have to. It might be the only way we can beat this guy.
Where'd I go? Ooh, where'd I go?
Ooh. And if we use all our ammunition on him a second time, I'm going to go ahead and assume that his health is coming back, or there's just no way we can kill him.
Right.
And we might have to, I don't know, do a side mission or two, see if we can find a shotgun.
Or we acquire some grenades and just throw them at that sucker.
Just eat grenades. It's always a good
That'll be
option.
Interesting.
It'll be something, alright. If we die one more time, we'll take a look-see to see if we can get anything for grenades, because I do believe that as of right now, we don't have the necessary... We need rags, which I wasted when I made our first aid kits, so...
Well, there's a nearby infested area we can always go looting.
That is true. See if we can find something a little bit more useful. To see if we can defeat Big Dad. What are we gonna call those things? We got spiders. We got like the vomiter things. I don't have a name for the dogs. Just dogs, I guess. What are we, like Mr. Hansy?
Sure.
He's very touchy. I don't like it. You do not have my permission
I got it. The
to
big
touch.
guy's the Whomping Willow.
Alright, so the Whomping Willow. We're gonna go fight the Whomping Willow.
And not die, fingers crossed.
Here.
See what I mean? So there's this wall here, so if we just kind of go down and then pop back up. There you are.
Peekaboo.
Okay. You're stuck in the wall there, bud.
I don't want to jump over this. Please don't make me jump over this.
now we know what his communities
are. 2 bullets. Then I go to the weaker gun.
Yeah, but I mean, like, shooting his back is useless unless the orange glow is facing.
Oh god, oh what? What? What?
The hell?
We're crazy. This is low.
Oh, we're like completely losing our sanity? Use an antipsychotic.
I will, I just want to explore. This is really neat.
I'm assuming it doesn't bode well. Can we please? Oh, it's going back up.
It's going back up.
Okay.
We're also totally out of ammunition.
Oh, excellent. I guess we have no choice but to go in between.
We're gonna have to go. We'll come back for you there, Mr. Willow. We don't. What the?
Oh, it's those rat things.
Oh, we are losing our mind. Oh, we're gonna have to find some side quests. We'll try to keep our sanity, and hopefully you can keep yours as well until we see you next time on MediaSnoop's playthrough of The Sinking City. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you later. Bye.